All right, my Cocoa friends, 'tis the season to shop, shop, shop. Eileen Waskey brings some interesting items that you can only find in our great state. Good to see you, Eileen.
You too.
So what's going on at the Molly Brown House Museum this holiday season?
Yeah, so we have the house all decorated for the holidays right now, and on tours, not only will you see all those decorations, but you'll learn all about the history of Mrs. Brown. During her lifetime, she was called Margaret, but we all know her as Molly.
Oh yes, the unsinkable Molly Brown. Now, during her era, during that time, how was Christmas celebrated?
It's not too different as it's celebrated today. They had holiday stockings, although their stockings often resembled American flags.
Oh, okay.
And they were actually filled with nuts and oranges, as those were rare treats at the time, opposed to today where we stuff them with anything that we can.
Oh my gosh, yes.
They also had Christmas trees. Although Christmas lights weren't very popular back then, they were actually very expensive. They cost $12 a strand, which in today's money, that would have been $300 for Christmas lights. So oftentimes they had candles on their trees and a big old bucket of sand next to it.
In case it
went up in flames.
Absolutely. All right, I want to go shopping at the gift shop at the Molly Brown House. You have some unique things that you can only find at Colorado's Molly Museum, Molly Brown House.
Absolutely. Right. We have a great gift shop. We're open. You can come into it even without a tour. But yeah, I brought some great stuff from it. We actually offer a replica hat. Similar to the one that Mrs. Brown wore when she gave the Loving Cup Award away to the captain of the Carpathia for rescuing the survivors of the Titanic. Also here on our brand new bobblehead.
A Molly Brown bobblehead. How awesome is that?
Those are new just this year.
Very cool.
Yeah, and then we have some holiday scarves, a brand new HD guide that we have back in stock, all about Mrs. Brown's Capitol Hill neighborhood.
Is this a hat?
That is a hat.
Oh my, it's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to have to try it on.
Absolutely.
So this was a hat that they wore in Molly Brown's days, right?
Yeah, that's called a touring hat, and those are actually made by a fourth-generation milliner named Elsie Massey. She's based out of California.
Wouldn't it be great to have this back in fashion? I say we bring it back.
Definitely.
Please, I'm fierce. Okay, what else is on the list?
Yeah, one of our most popular books in our shop right now is this Bad Girls Throughout History.
Oh, Lord, I need that.
Explores a bunch of awesome ladies throughout history and all the great accomplishments that they put towards our history.
Yeah, sometimes it does pay to be a little bad, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, what else do you have? This is gorgeous necklace.
And these necklaces are by Colorado Preservation. They're of endangered places in Colorado. Those are available online, as well as their Saving Places conference coming up this January 31st through February 3rd. I also have a Denver Memories book. That's actually photos from the archives of Denver Post and their partners. And new this year to that is pictures from the people of Colorado that they scanned into Denver Post, and now they're a part of that book.
This would be really interesting to see if Dr. Colorado was in here or had any information about that, since he knows so much about our city. Tell me about this big bag that we have here.
That one's really fun. It's made out of a recycled banner that hangs on Colfax Avenue. If you peek it up, Mrs. Brown is in there.
Wow, that is so cute. That's adorable. You can fit a lot of stuff in here too. Okay, and then this cute little Kit Carson County carousel.
Yep. Lastly, that's available online, as well as the ornament right down in front of it.
Very nice. I love it. And for the jewelry pieces that she saw earlier, she mentioned earlier, you can go to coloradopreservation.org/shop. What was gift giving like back in the era of Molly Brown?
Yeah, it was actually pretty new during the time of the turn of the century. But it became very popular right away because people had more disposable incomes. And then factories were making goods cheaper than ever before at that time. And then newspapers and magazines would run stories about the art of gift giving and ideas for unique gifts for your loved ones, much like we're doing today.
Very, very nice. And again, I think it's so funny with the Christmas trees, they actually put candles on the tree instead of around the tree.
Yep.
How did they hang it from the tree? Do you know?
That I'm not sure.
That's
I just know
really
that one of their servants would be close by with the bucket of sand and water just in case anything happened.
So you know Molly Brown pretty well. I mean, the history of her. You've studied her. What kind of gifts do you think she would have gave?
Ooh, she was an adventurer. She would travel the world.
Yeah.
So she often collected things from all around the world to give her loved ones.
So unbeatable gifts that you wouldn't be
Yes.
able to find anyplace else. Thank you so much for giving us a little sneak peek.
Yeah.
Again, 'tis the season to shop. Discover perfect gifts from the Molly Brown House Museum, Kit Carson County Carousel Museum, and even jewelry to support Colorado preservation. Learn more online. Go to mollybrown.org or call 303-832-4092.